Welcome and thanks for joining us as we kick off the spring athletic season with the UNK coaches. Today we'll be hearing from UNK golf coach Shawn Rodehorst. You can also find the interviews with the softball, track and field, and tennis coaches on our social media. Shawn Rodehorst is a Kearney native and was hired as the head coach of the Loper women's golf in 2017. Under his direction, UNK golf has reached the NCAA Central Super Regional, has been regionally ranked, and set numerous team and individual records, and multiple players have been honored with All-Conference and All-American awards. The 2022 team won the school's first ever MIAA conference title. The Lopers start their spring season in mid-March. Welcome, Coach Shawn Rodehorst. If you would give us a really quick look back at the 22 season and then a preview of what we can look for this spring.
Yeah, so since we last talked, last spring was a great year for us. Ended up winning MIAA Conference Championship, first in school history, which was awesome. We were down at Sand Creek Station in Newton, Kansas, which then we probably would have already qualified for NCAA regionals, but then that gave us the automatic qualifier. So went down there. Weren't able to quite get to nationals, but it was a great experience all spring. And then the fall, we kind of picked up where we left off, played really well in the fall. Had 6 tournaments. 5 of them we finished in the top 3. The only one we didn't was down in Florida, where we saw a lot of really nationally ranked programs, Florida, Texas schools, things like that. So had 5, like I said, 5 top 3 finishes, 1 win, a few runners up. So kind of a good fall season. So then hopefully we can carry on that success into the spring.
So tell us a little bit about what we should be looking for as you approach the spring season here.
Yeah, so hopefully if the snow ever melts, we can get outside a little bit. But we start our year off here in just about a month. Over spring break, we go to Oklahoma. Rodehorst State is hosting, so we'll go down a couple of days before and practice a little bit more, especially a short game and things like that. Anybody who hasn't played in a while knows that kind of can be the rusty part. But we're able to practice inside. We have a place here on campus and then down at Warrior Dunes. So we're hitting a lot inside pretty much every day. But yeah, so we're getting ready to go. And, we kind of had same top 5 all last year, which was a little bit unique. And so far in the fall, we had the same as well. We were able to return everybody from last year. So, but I think there's a couple girls right behind that are getting better every day that'll compete for those spots as well. So spring schedule, we got, so the Rodehorst State one. Right after that, we go to Central Missouri. And both of those, we're going to try to take everybody to get some good experience to start the year off. Then we go Concordia's invite, where we'll take kind of the quote unquote second 5. Just get more opportunities to play. And then we'll go, conference is being hosted by Missouri Southern, where women's basketball just had a big win last night. So we'll be down there twice this spring because they're hosting like a conference preview. So we'll go there and then Wayne and back to Joplin again for conference. And then hopefully, knock on wood, we'll be back up to Sioux Falls, where we played in the fall, because they'll host regionals. And so yeah, that's kind of the goal, is get back there and then see what we can do there and see if we can advance on from there.
So you mentioned the great results that your team had last year in the conference and winning the conference. What does the conference look like for you this year?
Yeah, so it's kind of the same typical teams at the top historically. UCM is always pretty solid. They're ranked top 25 right now. Rogers, who we always have good battles with, they're kind of 1 ahead of us right now. And then we're kind of right in that range right now. Northeastern is always really solid. UCO, kind of the Southern schools, if you're catching a trend there, the Southern schools typically are pretty solid for us. So, yeah, it's going to be tough to beat. I think MIAA in any sport, really, if you're at the top of the MIAA, you're towards the top of the nation. So it gives us a good test, but we've proven we can beat anybody on any given day. We can also lose to some teams on any given day. So if we just keep getting better, over these next few weeks, we'll have a good shot to do the same this year again.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we wish you the best of luck as you start your spring season.
All right, thank you.